This is the story of two desperately abused and traumatized chimpanzees who are literally dying for a second chance at life. Eugene's mission was to rescue Charles and Jessica from the appalling squalor of a small-town zoo and take them back to the chimp sanctuary for rehabilitation. The new arrivals at the sanctuary weren't quite shaping up as imagined. Charles and Jessica were proving a point. When it comes to chimp behavior, you can't assume that anything is going to go to plan. Jessica was so neglected, Eugene had doubts that she would survive.
You know, I gotta tell you, this chimp looks like she's on her way out.
Charles, on the other hand, looked ready to take on the world.
This guy is scary. Like Philip says, he's misunderstood. I just think he's scary.
But those assumptions couldn't have been more wrong. Jessica is blossoming.
She's already trying new things.
And grabbing her newfound freedom with both hands. And Charles, despite his formidable size and bad reputation, is struggling to bridge the gap between captivity and freedom.
We have to rehabilitate the chimps, and we only have a small amount of time to do that. We have to get the chimps into the wild, and therefore we need to teach them things as quickly as possible. Jessica doesn't have any skills.
Hello, Jess.
In the past month and a half of being inside the enclosure, she's not been able to teach the chimps anything because she doesn't know anything.
In wild chimp society, young chimps learn survival skills from their parents and elders. If Jessica has no knowledge to pass down to these infants, then Eugene needs to continue his hands-on rehabilitation work inside the enclosure.
Okay, she's out.
Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Wait. What are you doing? All right. What we saw there was a test of strength. First one coming around. This is the second time she's trying. I would say that this is pretty normal. She is the leader of the group. She's trying to see if she can have me under her thumb. Stop it, stop it, stop it. So I really need to wrestle this out with her. And what I've seen now is she's gone for my leg. She has bitten my leg. And I don't think she's done yet.
Jessica's displaying normal behavior. She is testing out her hierarchy against Eugene. If he backs off, she'll feel that she has the upper hand. And it will be impossible for Eugene to work inside the enclosure once she feels she can dominate him.
Take my hand, take it easy. Yeah, she did bite me. It's not really bad, but there's a hole in my pants. I just want to show Jessica that I'm not afraid of her and that she needs to respect me. That's all I want to do. Hey,
Susie,
stop it.
Susie.
Hey, you take it easy. You take it easy.
You're coming.
Stay. Hey. That's another chunk. Stop it.
I think she's taken possession of the group and the youngsters as well. Not that you're threatening the youngsters, but she's definitely figured out that she's got to look after them, which is good for the group as well.
Yeah.
I don't think that she perceives you so much as a threat, but she's just trying to dominate you in her camp. Okay, just advance a bit.
Charge down.
Incoming. Push her now, push her. But she's not finished.
I can see that.
Going down. Okay, she might be going into the night room.
Close her in. Close her in.
Okay.
Hello, Martha. Hello, my girl.
Before Jessica's arrival, Martha was the oldest chimp in this family group, and it was hoped that she'd take the role of leadership. But Jessica's assertive personality seems to have changed the dynamic,
Come on.
and Martha has chosen to take the back seat for now.
Yes, you're my girl. That's good girl. I've missed you too. Good girl. You're sitting on my lap. How's that for a change? Okay, let's go. We can open. Okay, back away, Mugs. Back away, Mugs. Come on, let go. Come on, move away, move away, move away, move away. Thank you. Thank you.
It's impossible to predict how things are going to turn out between Eugene and Jessica. But for now, the most important goal is that he is able to continue with the hands-on rehabilitation work inside the enclosure.
What's wrong? You bite him.
Charles.
She did bite me. Ah, it's another chunk.
Push her now.
The last couple of months have been a tough reminder of how difficult it is to integrate adult chimps into a sanctuary setting. Charles is big enough and strong enough to dominate the adult group, but emotionally he seems to be too damaged to assert himself. His nasty bite from alpha male Amadeus has healed up, and he's once again ready to take his next big step towards freedom.
Hey, 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 eat your food. Charles, we've kind of got to the point now where the introductions inside aren't going to get us any further, so the next step is to let him out. Obviously, there is a chance that when we let him out, he bolts and gets through the fence, and then he's out, and what do we do? So yes, it's kind of standing here with your heart in your throat and just hoping that it's going to go well.
Okay, we have two guns. We just double check this one. Do you have a test dart?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can give me the test dart. I can just check this one's calibration.
Today's release is the most dangerous thing that we've done with any of the chimps at Chimp Eden, and it has the potential, if things go wrong, that people could get injured.
So we've got several vehicles positioned around the main enclosure that Charles will be entering. Keepers, myself, Philip, Andre, we've got the option of getting into one of these vehicles and driving off in the event that Charles is aggressive. Come, Charles. Come on. You can see he is nervous.
He knows there's stuff going on.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I think if we can just put some food in on this side first.
All right. These are wild pears.
The biggest concern we have is that for some reason Charles decides to climb out of the camp. Because while he's in the camp, that's controllable. Once he's out, all sorts of things come into play. But maybe we're just nervous for nothing. Rather be nervous than blasé about it. Okay.
Are we ready? Can I go with Charles?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Opening door.
Okay, open. Timber. And leave the door open, don't close.
This is not the day you want to fool around, Charles.
Come on, there we go. There we go. Hey, that's a good boy.
Yeah, you're gonna go outside. All right. What's good is that the males have moved off. Come, Charlie boy. Come on. Come through the
Charles.
Come on.
Come, Charles. Come, let's go.
All right, he's gonna come through.
Let's go. He's a good boy. Come. Come on.
I like the fact that Amadeus is waiting for him here outside.
Come on.
What's wrong? You bite him.
He's got quite a gash on his foot.
Damn. All right, Amadeus. Close, close.
Charles.
It's a pretty bad gash. We're going to have to think about putting him under to stitch it up.
In a matter of seconds, Amadeus has once again managed to debilitate Charles by inflicting a serious bite wound.
Come on, boy. Let me see your foot. Your foot.
Whoa,
Let me see.
That's bad. Okay, I've got it.
Hey, Charlie boy.
All right, everyone, keep their
He's a
position.
good boy.
Don't move too quickly.
Hey, what you doing?
Come on, don't worry, my boy.
Let's see me.
Don't worry, my boy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my boy. Come on, take it easy. He's out.
Just got it.
Man, that is very nasty wound. I'm gonna play veterinary nurse here. Now, for anyone that doesn't know this by now, my stomach does not do well with open wounds.
It's just a very good disinfectant, and I'm actually just flushing the wound, you know, just to get rid of all the dirt and stuff that's inside.
And what do you see there? What kind of damage do you see?
Okay, there's part of a tendon that's sort of torn.
He's got one tendon torn. It would have been a wonderful day to see Charles out there in the trees getting along with the other chimps, but this is chimp. This is life at the chimp sanctuary. It can't always be the right result.
Catch the tendon a little bit.
Okay.
So now I can attach it to this other side.
This is exactly the kind of wound that we are always worried about during introductions. If it's just a puncture wound, it's fine, it'll heal up nicely, but these tear wounds, they're terrible.
I think we need to take this opportunity as well to have a look at his teeth. Up here, he eats, and then afterwards you see he fiddles. And I think it's
Left-hand side.
Yeah, I think it's either where the canines were taken out, or there's something still there.
Oh, Charlie boy, you're in bad shape.
Okay, it's coming through there.
Well, this is bone, yeah.
It is?
Bone, yeah. I don't think it's...
I'm not looking.
Where's that canine tooth? They got... Just look at that. Just look at that. His canines are in a bad shape. Did he break them
I
off?
think they were broken off.
So, what does that mean?
Somebody pulled him out for him, or...
Whoa, he's getting up, he's getting up, he's getting up. Clear it. Clear it, he's going, he's getting up, he's getting up.
Okay, go. Okay, go.
Let's go, Andre. Let's go.
The fact that he woke up, I think it wasn't because the drug was, I think it's because it's sore.
All of the suffering that he's going through is because of the previous owners. He should never have been raised in captivity. He should never have been without a family. He should never have been moved at this age to a sanctuary. Now he has to go through introductions. He has to be put in the same cage with multiple males that can beat him up. And that we saw today. We saw Amadeus sink his teeth into Charles, and that's no fun. And, you know, I feel really sorry for Charles.
But blessing in disguise, because I could see there was something with his teeth, but we don't get the opportunity. So at some stage it would have become serious and we would have had to knock him down. So
he was perhaps darted at some point of time in his life, and that somebody just took a pair of pliers and just tried to hack out his canine teeth. And if you don't know exactly the anatomy of the tooth, you know, you're for sure going to break it off, because it's impossible to pull it out just like that.
I mean, this could have been a wonderful day. He could have been skipping in the field with the rest of the chimps, but unfortunately it was not to be. It'll take him time to get back into the group because he needs time for his wounds to heal, and he's going to be in a lot of pain. Hey, Johnny boy.
Sometimes the best intentions can turn into the worst nightmare. Charles will need at least 3 weeks to recuperate before any further attempts can be made to release him. What seemed like the best outcome for him, leaving his life of hell in favor of the safety and paradise of the sanctuary, hasn't quite worked according to plan, and nobody could have predicted that the worst was still to come. Today should be just another day in paradise for all 30 chimps at the sanctuary. But for Charles, it's yet another milestone in his life of pain and crisis. His teeth need urgent attention, and the team is poised for some major dental surgery.
I think pretty much just from our side, I don't want to spook Charles, so if I can go up, hand inject him.
Yeah, once he starts going down, then you can call us, you know, because then he's not aware of what's going on around him. I'll make up 2 hand injections for you.
Things can turn south very easily using anesthetics, and that's why we need a capable team like our 2 veterinarians here to make sure that everything goes smooth. And you can imagine having your 4 canines in your mouth broken off and living with that for an extended period of time. It must be agonizing.
Chimps very quickly learn to recognize people and can become stressed when they see the vet arriving, so Eugene will inject Charles with the initial sedative himself.
Good boy, we got to take it now.
I think if you can get the thing, go for it.
I think I'm going to go for the arm.
Hey, Charles.
We get an opportunity here to make sure this happens 100%, so I'm going to go for it. This is always the nervous part. Okay.
All right, Charles.
Okay, good boy. Good boy.
Come.
I feel really bad about doing things like this. You build up this bond with the chimp. He trusts you that you're not going to hurt him, and he doesn't understand why. Come here, Charlie boy. Is he drowsy?
A little bit.
Andre, go for Eugene.
Standing by.
Can you please just inform Andre that Charles is almost asleep? They can come up so long.
Yes.
Right, so we're going to work inside here.
Operating room.
The right-hand side is the table.
Right, we're going to set up our table here with all our equipment and stuff. Right, Eugene, can you just help me with this?
Okay. Andre, we're going to have to give him a top-up. I don't think the dose has given the desired effect. Just in time. Come on, get off the ledge, come on. Get off the ledge, come on. Go, get down. That's a good boy. Yes. And he stays down on the ground. Just a quick one, guys. What would you need from us except bringing the chimp into the room?
Well, what we're going to do is the first thing is to get him under the anesthetic machine, to get him under control. Then we'll try and connect him to a drip. And once we've done all of that, then I'll start with the work.
Charlie. Okay, I'll do the locks. Room. The thing with Charles is that you could be pushing like this and then you won't get a response and suddenly you'll react. I'm going to pick him up and then you pull it out.
But put that over his face,
We get something in his eyes. That's it. We've now got confirmation that indeed the bottom teeth are also broken off. We were hoping it's only the top teeth, but now...
They are the difficult ones to take.
All right.
But he's intubated. We can connect the machine to there. There you go.
Okay. Just watch him for a second. You see that he's moving the bed.
But Andre, can we try and connect him to a drip now?
This is a pulse oximeter. It checks more or less the oxygen levels in his blood and gives you a rough idea of what his heart rate's doing and things like that.
Right, this is going to be a bit rough now, okay?
Spray. Here she comes. Here she comes. Not clever, Jessica, not clever.
Susie.
Man, that is very nasty wound. He's got one tendon torn.
I think we need to look at his teeth.
His canines are in a bad shape. Did he break them all?
Right, this is going to be a bit rough now, okay?
Dentist will never see me again. If he looks anything like Andre, I'm definitely not going.
As soon as Andre chisels some of the root of that canine out, then the pain reflexes for his body stimulates the sympathetic nervous system and he starts increasing his heart rate because of the pain that he's feeling in there.
Going deep, eh? Wow.
Unfortunately, you've got to take your time with this. Otherwise, you just break off bits and pieces. You know, if you don't work carefully, you can even fracture the lower jaw.
The thing is going in so deep, it's shocking.
So if you look at a canine, roughly, the crown that you see stick out is a third of the length of the tooth. So 2/3 goes into the bone, into the jaw. So I'm just trying to make sure that there are no shards left in there.
The question I've got in my mind is, how do you break a strong tooth like a chimp canine? How do you break that off?
For him to have broken all four like this is very, very difficult to understand, I must admit. I've seen it happen with rabbits' incisors being cut, you know, with something like a side cutter, which is a blunt force, basically. It's not really a sharp cut because the pressure that needs to be exerted on that thing to fracture the canine, it's not going to give it a nice transverse fracture. It's going to splinter the tooth, basically. You know, instead of having one root, there's been 3 little crowns that have been sticking in different spots, sticking through the gum, which has obviously caused this guy tremendous discomfort.
Looks like that's coming out. Yeah, oof, oof.
There you go. Just out nicely. There.
Man, I'm sorry, Charlie, but that is shocking. Standing here, I can remember what I felt like the day that we received Charles. And I was extremely happy about the fact that we got him. He didn't look like he was in any physical pain. And looking at what I see today, I can just imagine what pain he was in. And not a word of complaint. I mean, he's always picking at his teeth, but it's not like he's crying at night because of the pain. So this is a tough chimp. But I'm just I'm so sad that I didn't know about the extent of the problem earlier, especially on the day that I went to go and fetch him.
Just a bit of a local anesthetic, just to see if we can't just keep the area numb for a while, that he doesn't immediately start picking at the stitches, or might just give him some relief of discomfort and stuff like that too.
It took 60 minutes of intensive surgery to remove the remaining shattered fragments of Charles's 4 canine teeth. Large canines are a male chimp's primary form of defense. Without these, Charles will never be able to hold his own in a wild chimp troop. His previous owners not only robbed him of his past by confining him to a small cage for most of his life, they also robbed him of his future by ensuring that he will never be able to taste freedom in the wild. While Charles recovers from his surgery, Eugene has an opportunity to focus on his work with Jessica in her new family group.
All right, so I'm going to have a look what happened a little bit earlier. All right, Jessica comes up to me, displaying, calm down, calm down, calm down. She doesn't look that aggressive at this point. Coat's up, but it's like she's thinking about it. What Jessica did there was a form of display. She's not worked up too much. It was kind of like building up to it, but now things are getting out of control. She's getting very aggressive. She's pulling at my leg, going for my leg. Oh, she digs in. She digs in. I'm just trying to push her away at this point, but you can see, I mean, she was committed to hurting me as part of dominating me. Now look here, now Jessica's going for me. Oh, and she gets hold of me. She's very aggressive. She is outright going for me. Fortunately for me, I've got long trousers on and she doesn't have any canines. The worst thing I can do is to back away from this and let her dominate me. So I'm trying to look big, I'm picking my arms up. Want to go again? Huh? I'm actually trying to scare her off. She's thinking about the strategy on how to get to me, how to win. It's very brave of Jessica to take me on. I mean, I'm a lot bigger than she is. They use their hands very quickly to try and get hold of you. And I'm doing exactly the same thing. By moving my hands as quickly as possible, she doesn't know where to grab. I need to get her away from me. As soon as it becomes close contact, she's going to start biting. And I can't compete in that area. I don't think that it's specifically me that's the problem. Otherwise, it would have come to the foreground during the introduction process. I think it's the fact that I'm moving into the enclosure and I'm also popular with all the other chimps inside, and therefore she feels threatened and she needs to dominate me to make sure that I understand that she's the leader of the group.
It's not natural for a female to be top of the hierarchy in a chimp family. So if Jessica's not prepared to back down to Eugene, he will need to find another way to get her to submit.
Well, it's pretty clear that the last time I went in, it was a negative experience. And we're kind of worried that Jessica will dominate the group to such an extent that the males won't have a chance to grow into a leadership position in the group. Now, she even wants to reject me from going inside the group, and that is a problem. We have to change our strategy.
The new strategy is to use the noise of a carbon dioxide canister to keep Jessica at bay.
So we have a slow entrance, and she most likely will jump down and come straight up, and then we use the CO2. You want to give it a go? All right.
By continuously challenging Eugene, Jessica is distracting him from the rehabilitation work that needs to take place in the outdoor enclosure. So Eugene needs to assert his dominance over her to be able to continue his hands-on work with the babies. Philip and Eugene hope that by going inside together and standing shoulder to shoulder, she may stand down and allow Eugene to get on with his work.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Now use it.
All right, she's going to come for us. It's got a definite effect. The fact that the two of us are standing shoulder to shoulder here. Funny how she curved our way.
Okay, close.
I think it was a fantastic morning, just simply because she responded immediately to either the presence or the CO2, maybe a little bit of both.
I think it was a combination. The next step is not to have the large CO2 canister. My initial feelings with Jessica is that she's still going to charge, but she's a little bit off balance with us because she's not too sure what's going on.
After yesterday's success, Eugene and Philip will start the day again by standing shoulder to shoulder, and this time only spraying the carbon dioxide from outside the enclosure.
I think that she's going to try her best to intimidate us. Her coat's up. She's thinking about charging us.
Hi, Mary.
Hello, Mary. Yeah, this is already much better than yesterday. You're having interaction with the rest of the group.
You ready?
Okay, spray.
She's posturing, but she's also picking up as soon as Susie creates a diversion.
Right, here we go. You ready? Stay away, Susie. Stay away. Not clever, Jessica, not clever.
Susie.
All right, I'm going to try and interact with her.
Jessica's only frame of reference is an abusive history with trainers and humans, so she may be feeling a strong urge to protect her newfound freedom and her new family at any cost.
See, it doesn't help with all these chimps.
Unless Jessica can learn to trust and forgive, it will be very difficult for Eugene to work with her and the infants in the outdoor enclosure, which ultimately impacts on any future plans to put these chimps back in the wild.
You're going to take it easy. No, you're not.
There's no guarantee that she will ever accept or respect humans as part of the group. So Eugene's backup plan is to introduce an adult male chimpanzee to take over his role as alpha of the infant group.
Spray. That's right. We saw a bit of aggressiveness coming from Jessica. She was attempting to get close to me to grab me. She responded to the blast coming from the CO2 cylinder from the outside of the enclosure. So, in my opinion, I think if we reinforce this kind of routine, maybe over a 2-3 week period, the message might start sinking in that she has to accept us as above her in the hierarchy. What Jessica doesn't know is that we're looking into the possibility of introducing a big male chimp. Now that will change everything both for Jessica and for me. She will have no choice but to submit, and it probably means for me that I won't have easy access to the babies anymore. Now I hate that because I love the hands-on work, but that is the natural order of things, and I have to do what's right for the chimps.
Charles has been at the sanctuary for 5 months, during which he has suffered numerous setbacks that have delayed his release into the large outdoor enclosure. His foot is healed from his last tangle with Amadeus, and today is the day he will finally taste freedom. Tension is mounting amongst the team, and Nikki and Amadeus are even getting a mild sedative to ensure that they don't get too hyped up.
Okay, they're out. Close. Close.
Come on, let's go. That's exactly what we want. Following the food. All right, time for the real deal. Okay, seas we're open for Charles. Come, Charlie.
Close.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, Charlie boy.
Where is he, Eugene?
He's going through the doors in the tunnel. Come on. Come on. I'm with him. What does Charles do? Does he choose space in there or does he choose the fence?
Here come Amadeus.
Come, Charlie boy. All right, watch it, guys. I think there's a charge coming this way. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Where is he, Eugene?
He's going through the doors in the tunnel. Come on. Come on. Come on. This enclosure is so big, you know. He's run off. I had to walk because Amadeus was getting excited. Now I'm trying to catch up to him and I got no clue where he is. Anyone have a sighting on Charles?
Down here in the corner.
All right, let's go. Calm down, Charles. All right, we need to calm down. Everyone take it easy. Charlie! Charlie boy! You see, he's a bit freaked out. I shouldn't keep running next to him because he might think that I'm chasing him. So I'm pulling back a little bit. I can see what he's doing. He's trying to look for the perimeter, but he does respect the fence. So far, he's stopped every single time. No attempt to go over the fence yet. He's got to keep looking. All right, he's halfway up the hill. All right, he's met up with the first chimp. All right, now we got to calm down. Charles has calmed down. He's met up with the first chimp, which just happened to be Nikki. They're friends, and the interaction there is looking good. Oh, he's getting shocked. He's getting shocked. He doesn't know that the fence is shocking him. Oh, my goodness. Stay back, Charles. Stay back. All right, guys, be prepared. I think he's coming over the fence. The fence isn't stopping him. Philip, everyone prepare up there. I think he's going to go over the fence. I think if we can, get the veterinarian at least to walk down so long. Charles has touched the fence no less than 8 times now. Calm down, my boy. Calm down. Okay, all right. Guys, just take it easy up there when you do come down. Just take it easy. Take a gentle stroll. I don't want to freak Charles out. I'm with him, so if he goes over, I'll be there. I initially thought that Charles respected the fence, that he knows what it is. It's like he knows there's some form of barrier, but he doesn't know what a shock is. And the amazing thing is he's pumped, full of so much adrenaline, that he keeps on taking 10,000 volts. Most important thing is I shouldn't be tense, because if I'm tense, he's tense. Nikki gets even more tense, Amadeus gets into a charge, and the whole thing goes out of control. Stay calm and follow him. Hey, Charlie boy. No, Charlie, come here. Oh, hey, Charlie. Woo, woo. Just give Philip a report there that Charles is meeting up with the fence now and then, and he's slowly but surely getting to know what it's about.
Eugene, I'm just going to hang back here so that we don't attract his attention, that he feels like climbing through because he sees us, but at least we're close.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's why I'm asking you to hang back. Come, Charlie boy. Come, Charlie boy. Come on. Come, Charlie boy. Come on. This is 10,000 volts with 30 joules. I mean, this fence is pumped. It can take a full-grown man completely down. It will reset you like a computer. Right? He touches that fence and he keeps on taking it like he's just taking a beat. And it's amazing. And it must be the fact that he is pumped with adrenaline right now. Let's go. Come on. Where you want to go? Where you want to go? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Good boy. Good boy. You know, this is good because what's happening now is just plain exploration. Charles is seeing where the boundaries are. And I think the message has come through to him that the fence is a barrier and is dangerous. He's staying well clear of the wires now, whereas in the beginning he was shaving against the wires all the time and even grabbing it. The only thing now to be worried about is the typical Amadeus charge coming in. Amadeus comes in, displaying what does Charles do? Does he choose space in there or does he choose the fence to go over and meet up with us? Come on, Charlie boy, let's go. Come on.
I'm not going to preempt, but here comes Amadeus. He's here now on the corner.
All right, let's keep moving because Amadeus is close. I want to keep Charles moving. Come, Charlie.
The long grass.
Come, Charlie. Come, Nikki. Come, Charlie boy. Right, watch it, guys. I think there's a charge coming this way.
I think you need to stand by.
Next time on Charles and Jessica, Charles is clinging to life.
Drop onto the ground.
And the sanctuary is in turmoil.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
Come, Charles!
I need ammunition. Go down to my house.
Charles!
Come on, Charlie. Bring both guns and all ammunition in the safe. Stay away, Nicky. Stay away. Come on, Charles. Come on.
Are Charles and Jessica willing to sacrifice everything for their life of freedom?